Namaskar, everyone, and a warm welcome to our session today. Just a reminder to you that you are the universe, you are the source of all joy, all power, all possibilities. So though you live in a human body, you're not the body. You have a subtle body identity that you can transform into light. So let's chant the Sri Guru Gita this morning that tells us how to do that awesome transformation following the path of the Guru. So let's begin, everyone. And once again, thank you for joining us today. Om Namah Parvati Pate Hara 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 Mahadev. Om Guru Jaya Guru. Om Guru Sachidananda Guru. Om Guru. Om Guru Guru. Om Guru Sachidananda Guru. Om Guru. Om Guru Jaya Guru. Nanda Guru, Om Guru Jaya Guru, Nanda Guru, Om Guru Jaya Guru, Nanda Guru. Jaya Guru, Guru Sachidananda Guru, Nityananda Sadguru, Guru Mutananda Sadguru, Guru Nityananda Sadguru. Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Guru Om Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Sadguru Om Muktananda Jaya Guru, Guru Om Sachidananda Guru, Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru, Guru Om Sachidananda Guru, Om Guru Om Guru Jaya Guru, Guru Om Sachidananda Guru, Om Guru Guru. Nityananda Sadguru Om Guru Om Muktananda Sadguru Om Guru Om Sade Guru, Om 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 Guru, Nityananda Sade Guru, Om Guru, Nityananda Sade Guru, Om Guru, Om Guru, Om Namah Parvati Pataye Hara 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 Mahadev Namo Swanantaya Sahasramurtaye Sahasrapada Shishirarubhave Sahasranamne Purushaya Shashvate Sahasrakoti Yugadharine Namaha Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Neshprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Nityanandaya Gurave Shishya Samsara Harine Bhakti Karye Kadehaya Namaste Chitsadatmane Om Na Bhavatu Sana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahe Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Gurubhyo Gurupadukabhyo Nama Parebhyah Parapadukabhyah Acharya Siddhe Shvarapadukabhyo Namo Namastri Gurupadukabhyah Inkar Hrimkar Rahasya Yukta Trimkar Gudha Tamaha Vibhutya Omkar Marma Pratipadinibhyam Namo Namastri Gurupadukabhyam Hotra Nihautra Nihavesya Hotro Homadi Sarva Kritibhasamanam Yad Brahma Tadvo Dhavitarinibhyam Namo Namastri Gurupadukabhyam Kamadi Sarpa Vrajagarudabhyam Vivek Vairag Yanidhi Pradabhyam Buddha Pradabhyam Dhrutamokshadabhyam Namo Namastri Gurupadukabhyam Ananta Samsara Samudratara Naukaitabhyam Stira Bhaktidabhyam Jadyabhisamsho Shanavadavabhyam Namo Namastri Gurupadukabhyam Om Shanti 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 Om Asya Shri Guru Gita Stotra Mantrasya Bhagavan Sada Shiva Rishihi Devata Hambejam Sah Shakti Krom Kilakam Tri Guru Prasad Siddhyartha Jape Vidyogaha Sabhyam Vittapatra Kamale Jagat Karane Kiranamane Kade Hanilayehe Tadyatam Padashambhavam Tu Charanam Deepan Puragrahinam Pratyakshakshar Vigraham Gurupadam Dhyayad Vibhum Shashvatam Sutta Uvacha Kailas Shikhare Ramye Bhakti Sandhana Nayakam Yaprichata Tridevi Uvacha Om Namo Deva Devesha Parat Para Jagat Guru Kena Margena Bhoswamin Dehi Brahma Mayo Bhave Kripam Kurume Swamin Ishvara Uvacha Mamarupa Sidevitvam Tvatrichartam Vadamyam Pakaraka Prashna Dullabham Treshu Lokeshu Tatshirunushva Vadamyam Veda Shastra Puranani Itihasadikani Cha Chatanadikam Shaiva Shakta Gamadini Anyani Vividhani Cha Karaniha Jivanam Yagyavratam Tapodanam Japasthirtam Tathaivacha Amulhaste Gurur Bhodyat Manananyat Satyam Satyam Na Samshaya He Manishibhi Gudha Vidya Jagan Maya Dehe Chagyana Sambhava Prakashena Guru Murtim Smare Nityam Guru Nama Sada Jape Pakurvita Bhavayet Ananyaschintayanto mam Sulabham Paramam Padam Prayatnena Gukarastvan Bhakarascha Rukaraste Jauchate Gukarah Pratamo Varna Maya De Gunabhasakaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Hetave Jagatameva samsaranavasitave avidyanam shambhave ajnanatimirandhyasya jnananjana shalakaya yat satyena jagat satya yat prakashena bhati tata yasya sthitya satyamedam yad bhati bhanurupata yena cetayate hidam chitam cetayate nayam yasya jnanadidam vishvam nadrisham bhena bherataha yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na virasaha yasya karana rupasya karya rupena bhati yat nana rupamidam sarvam lakena pyasya bhenata Gukaram cha gunatitam rukaram rupa varjitam atrinetra sarva sakshi achatur bahurachutah ayam ayanjalirabadha daya sagara vridaye Triguru paramam rupa viveka chakshusumritam abhyaiste sakale sudir ghamaniler vyarhi prade dushkare pranayam shateraneka karne dukhatmakir dushaye Swadesika Shaiva Sharira Chintanam Bhaveranantasya Shivasya Chintanam Yasmar Anugraham Labdva Mahabhagyanam Mutrajay Akat Haritre Khabje Sahasradala Mandale Sakala Bhuvan Trishte Kalpita Shesha Pushter Nikhila Nigama Drishte Sampadam Vyartha Drishte Sakala Bhuvana Ranga Apanastambhayashti Sakaruna Rasa Vriste Tatvamala Samashte Agni Shuddha Samam Tata Jvala Parichakadhiya Tade Jati Tanai Jati Tadure Tatsamipake Ajoham Ajaroham Cha Anadi Nidhana Swayam Apurvanam Param Nitya Swayam Jyotir Niramayam Mananam Yad Bhavam Karyam Tadvadami Mahamate Akhanna Mandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Yasya Smarana Matrena Jnanam Utpajyate Swayam Chaitanyam Shashvatam Shanta Vyomatitam Niranjanam Sthavaram Jangamam Chaiva Tatha Chaiva Characharam Jnana Shakti Samarudha Tattvamala Vibhushita Aneka Janma Samprapta Sarva Karma Vidahine Naguradhikam Tattvam Naguradhikam Tapaha Mannatha Sri Jagannatho Madguru Sri Jagadguru Bhutatma Dhyana Moolam Guru Murti Puja Moolam Guru Padam Dhyanam Trino Mahadevi Sarvananda Pradayakam Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Smarami Srimat Parabrahma Gurum Vadami Brahmanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvamvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasya Laksham Nityam Shuddham Nirabhasam Nirakaram Niranjanam Anandam Prasanam Jnana Swarupam Nijabodha Yuktam Yasmin Trishti Sthiti Dvamsa Nigrahanugrahatmakam Guru Darshit Margena Manashuddhim Tukariye Gyayam Sarva Surupam Cha Jnanam cha mano uchate. Hunkarena navaktavyam pragyashishekathanchana. Munne panagaivapi surevashapito yadi. Mantra raja midam devi guru rityakshara-dvayam. Nityam brahma nirakaram nirgunam bodhayet param. Guru Krupa Prasadena Atma Ramam Nirikshaye. Abrahmastamba Paryantam Paramatma Swarupakam. Vandeham Satchidanandam Bheratitam Sadagurum. Parat Parataram Dhyayam Nityam Anandakarikam. Spatika Pratima Rupa Drishyate Darpane Yatha. Angushtamatra Purusham Dhyayatyashchinmayam Hridhi. Agocharam Tatha Gamyam Nama Rupa Vivarjitam. Yatha Gandha Subhavena Karpura Kusumarishu. Swayam Tatha Vido Bhutva Atavyam Yatra Kutrachet. Guru Dhyanam Tatha Kridva Swayam Brahma Mayo Bhave. Tre Parvati Uvacha. Pindam Kim To Mahadeva Padam Kim Samudahritam. Tre Mahadev Uvacha. Pindam Kundalini Shakti Padam Hamsa Mudahritam. Pinde Mukta Pade Mukta Rupe Mukta Varhanane. Swayam Sarva Mayo Bhutva Param Tattvam Bilokaye. Labdam Bhat Dhana Labdam Va Swalpam Va Baulam Tatha. Sarvagya Paramityahur Dehi Sarvamayo Buddha. Yatreva Teshtate Sopi Sadeja Punya Bhajanam. Annena Yad Bhavet Karyam Tadvadami Mahamate. Laukikat karmano yanti jnanahina bhavarnavam. Idam tu bhakti bhavena bhatate trinute yadi. Guru Gitatmakam Devi Shuddha Tattvam Mayoditam. Guru Gita Sharaikam Tu Mantra Rajamamam Jape. Ananta Phalamapnati Guru Gita Japena Tu. Kalam Richu Bhayaharam Sarva Sankara Nashanam. Mahavyari Haram Sarva Vibhuti Siddham Bhave. Mohanam Sarva Bhutana Bandha Muksha Karam Bhave. Asidam Sarhayet Karyam Navagraha Bhayapaham. Sarva Badha Prashamana Dharmata Kama Mokshadam. Kamitasya Kamadhenu Kalpana Kalpa Parapaha. Moksha Hetur Jape Nitya Moksha Triyama Vapnuya. Atha Kamya Jape Shanam Hatayami Varanane. Shakti Devalaye Goshte Sarva Devalaye Shubhe. Pavitra Nirmale Sthane Nityanusthana Topeva. Samsara Malana Shartham Bhava Pashana Vritaye. Saevacha Guru Sakshat Sada Sadbrahma Vitamaha. Sarva Shuddha Pavitrasa Swabhavadyatra Tishtati. Samudra cha yatha toyam Kshira Kshiram Grite Gritam. Tathaiva Jnanu Jivatma Paramatma Niliyate. Ramate Jnani Evam Vidho Mahamukta Sarvada Vartate Buddha. Sarvasande Harahita Mukto Bhavati Parvati. Jivagrecha Annena Pranina Sarve Guru Gita Japena Tu. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Dharmyam Sankyam Ayoritam. Mata dhanya pita dhanya dhanya vamsha kulam tadha. Japena jayamapnati chananta palamapnuya. Japam hina sanam kurvan hina karma pala pradam. Sangrame japanjam avapnati marane mukti dayakam. Ateva pagvachitaya radha bhakti utaya cha. Samsara sagara samudharanaika mantram Brahmadi deva muni pujita siddha mantram. Iti Sri Skanda Purane Uttarakhande Ishvara Parvati Samvade Guru Gita Samapta Sri Gurudeva Charanarapanastu. Durjana Sajana Bhuya Sajana Shanti Mahapnuya. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam nyayena marge namahi mahishah. Kale varshatu parjaniya prithvi sashya shalini. Sarve bhavantu sukhina sarve santu niramayah. Sarvataratu durgani sarvo bhadrani pashyatu. Swasti matra uta pitra navastu. Swasti gaubhya jagata purushebhyah. Vishvam subhutam suvidatram nastu. Jogepa drishyamasuryam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arate karum sadguru ki karum sadguru ki pyare guru par ke. Arate karum guru par ke. Jaya Gurudeva Amala Vinashti Jnana Rupan Sarke Bhati. पग पग पर देते प्रकाश, जैसे किरण दिन कर की आरती। आरती करो सद्गुरु की, करो सद्गुरु की, प्यारे गुरु पर की। जब से शरण तुम्हारे आए, अमृत से मीठे फल पाए। चरण तुम्हारे क्या है छाया, कल्प वृक्ष तरुवर की आरती। करो सद्गुरु की, प्यारे गुरु पर की आरती। ब्रह्म ज्ञान के पूर्ण प्रकाशक, योग ज्ञान के अचल प्रवर्तक। जय गुरु चरण सरोज में तारे, व्यथा हमारे उर की आरती। करो गुरु पर की। अंधकार से हमने निकाला, दिखलाया है अमर उजाला। कब से जाने छान रहे थे, ढाक सुनो दर दर के आरती। संशयमिता विवेक कराया, भवसागर से पार लगाया। भवसागर से अमर प्रदीप जला, कर कर दीनिशा डोर सतन के आरती। भेद बताया, गमन विमुक्त करा। Gurudevaya. Yahovah Pakarandhara Brahma Gyanar Karake Arate Arate Karun Sadhguruti Karun Arake O Kripa Sadhguru Jagatar Satapata Darshak Prante Nevaran Jaya ho nij jyote dikhalane Vale lila dharake Arati karo Guru Bharati Arati karo Nityananda Sadhguru Data Shakti Patake Divya Pradata Karke Vas Ganesh Pure Bhavabadha Harale Janaki Arati आरती करूं सदगुरु की करूं सदगुरु की प्यारे गुरु वर की आरती करूं गुरु वर के ओम चैतन्यम शाश्वतम शांतम व्योमातीतम निरंजनम नाद बिंदु कलातीतम तस्मै श्री Gurave Namaha. Today, Krishna Govinda Hare Murari He Nath Narayana Vasudeva Hare Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. 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 We begin our meditation today. Let's center in that field of grace. That field of infinite being. Let's center there. It's centering, so it's not duality. It's not focusing on something. It's centering. It's opening up your consciousness to deeper and deeper levels of being, seeking to get to the center of being, from where, or in, or from where there is infinite seeing. From where the seer is observing from infinite nature. For this you need to go beyond body consciousness. Observe the body, but do not identify yourself as the body. Body is only a covering. And as you go into the mind, your subtle being, move away from thoughts. Don't identify with thoughts. but from the center of seeing in the mind, perceiving. And as you experience emotion, center in loving being. That's centering in the heart. And because you carry this body has a center as well, which is at the navel. It's core. So you can center in that area of core being where you can feel the vitality of the body. You can experience it. And if you take your consciousness right onto the root, the perineum area, you can center in the physicality of the body. Not just the vitality, but the physicality. And centering the throat is centering in peacefulness, infinite peace and infinite expansion of the mental field. So as you center more and more in that infinite space of being, observing from there as much as you can, not identifying with any of the creation, move away from the patterns that we tend to identify with. Infinite being, infinite seeing. And this is how you merge more and more in infinite being. And this is the feeling which the I, the ego, that is a result of inhabiting forms or embodiments, is transformed. That's how the ego is transformed. In this experience of infinite being. This is the center of grace. Here's where you can feel Guru's grace as the guide within you. And I speak not of a person, but I speak of a principle that is operating through a person, but is also operating within you as Guru Tattva, as your own inner Guru, your own inner guide. Outer Guru pushes you in, inner Guru pulls you inside. Inner Guru pulls you to center. Outer Guru pushes you inward. Inner Guru pulls you to center. Remember, this is a field of infinite grace. So that power that created the universe, that we call the evolutionary energy, we call her the mother power. She's Kundalini Shakti. In the Guru Gita you read Pindam Kundalini Shakti. That in the body resides the Kundalini Shakti. And Padam is the Hamsa, the movement of the breath that gives life in the body. The Prana Apana. And the Rupam is the Bindu path, the third eye path that takes you inside. Parvati is asking, Pindam, Padam and Rupam, please explain. And he says, you need to be free in all of these. You need to let the Kundalini Shakti take you to freedom. You need to let the Hamsa, the movement of the breath, the sound of Ham and Sar, let it turn into Soham through the expansion of consciousness. And you need to take the Bindu path to freedom. Bindu goes beyond forms, all patterns. So focus on the third eye. Focus on the spinal column. Keep your attention from the root along the spinal column to the back of the neck, the medulla that ends the spinal column. Third eye is connected to the medulla. And then you go up the Bindu path, right up to the crown, if Kundalini Shakti will take you. If you don't feel her presence, then just take your attention to the furthest part in the brain that you can. Now, to really understand grace, you need to look for the presence of Kundalini. She's the inner guide. She's been awakened by the outer guru. Where is she within you? Is she operating in the lower area, the body, its vitality, its fertility, reproductive power, its root? Where is she working? Is she working along the spinal column? Is she operating in the heart as love? Is she operating in the throat as peacefulness in the mind? Is she operating in the brow, drawing you into the mental space? Where do you feel that presence? You need to find her within you. Her presence has been awakened and manifests by Guru's grace. I speak in her. I think in her. I guide in her. I meet you in her. You exist in her. She moves your breathing. She's behind your energies. She's Kundalini Shakti. She's evolutionary power. She created the universe. Now, prana apana, because it's moving. It's a moving breath that allows the body to survive. Focus on the breath, the movement of the breath, keeping rhythm. When you get into the rhythm and you feel the rhythm is happening automatically, that is the prana apana connection. When you feel it becomes effortless, and you can feel that the in-breath goes beyond the physical breath. The prana of the in-breath goes beyond the physical breath into the pause. And then it gives way to apana seamlessly as you breathe out. And as you do that, bring the microcosmic orbit in so you can pick up with Kundalini wherever she is. And do the microcosmic orbit, do the prana apana orbit until you begin to feel that she's taking over. She's opening the heart, or she's taking you deeper along the Bindu path, or she's transforming or healing the body. Go wherever she takes you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flow with her. I'm going to be focusing on my physical body until it feels completely in balance, and then I'm going to go inward. And I'm going to extend more energies into the space. Don't let your mind be restless. Go into centering. Move away from the duality. It's all about centering, looking for her presence, letting her guide you, following rhythms within the body. Move away from the doing. Let doing happen in being. That's how the ego is transformed. Move away from the doer. Look for the rhythm. Look for the rhythm of pranapana. Stay with it. Look for the rhythm of generating loving energies through the heart. Look for the rhythm and the mantra that may resonate within you. This is the discipline of meditation. Stay with me. slowly, slowly introduce more air into the lungs. Centering in the awareness of the physical body. Observing from that infinite space of being. Just observe the body, introduce more air into the lungs. Breathe out and in slowly. All being done in awareness of the body, no force. Gradually introduce more into the lungs as the body would have it, until you feel that the body wants to breathe more. We need to energize the brain and the senses. Belly first, then chest. You need to identify with the body now and its needs if you want to use it. If you want to use it with awareness of the physical senses, alertness of the physical senses, and alertness of the brain, then you need to oxygenate the body. Yeah, simulate that feeling as if you're out in nature and you really enjoy just breathing the fresh air. Your body will feel different. I do this because my body informs me. So that's rapid expulsion of stale air from the lungs. So I push the air out with some rapidity, but I gently pull it in with awareness of the body and how the body wants it. And now I feel I have the body a little more active and I can use it. My soul can use it effectively in my communication now to you. So main features of this meditation is understanding what centering is. It's not about duality. It's not about focusing on something outside of yourself, your beingness. It is coming more and more into infinite beingness. Detaching more from the body so you can view it. Detaching more from the emotional constructs that you can view them. Detaching more from the mental constructs that you can view them. And staying in the space of the seer, identifying with seeing continuously until you can see all the ego patterns, the urges within you to do things The compulsions that begin to happen, the compulsive thinking, the compulsive feeling, and the compulsive habits in the body, you begin to see it. And that seeing is extremely important. And as you go deeper and deeper into seeing, you're going deeper and deeper into infinite being. And that's your true nature, infinite being. And it is there that you enter the portal of grace, that you can feel more and more Kundalini coming and embracing you, guiding you through the different chakras. There she will come. And there you'll understand what Guru has awakened within you, or your connection with the Guru. What has happened? You will feel her at some point, at some level in your being. And when you do, you begin to co-create with her. What does she want me to do? Does she want me to breathe into the belly? Does she want me to open up the heart? Does she want me to move away from mental limitations and constructs? Does she want me to move away from judgment? Does she want me to forgive if there's a compulsive pattern of unforgiveness? So you begin to see all of this, and then you work with her in the inner space. I worked with her in just energizing my physical body, because I got up a little later this morning, and I didn't do my breathing exercises as I would normally do, because I'm showering and trying to come down here very quickly. So during the Gita, I try to energize myself a little more, and I use the meditation just to tweak the well-being through the whole body. I totally enjoy that, because I do it in rhythm with her. I do it in her. That's the sweetest thing. I take my breath, my in-breath and out-breath in her, and she moves the rhythm for me. And she informs me where to go in my body. So I scan the whole body, my liver, my spleen, my lungs, my heart, my bones, my joints. I scan everything. And I look with her. I scan with her. And then some places I stay a little more, and some places I stay a little less, depending on what's happening there. But when there is total well-being, my body is happy, and then I open my energies to the entire field. But whilst I'm doing that, I'm also doing it with expansivity, so that if you connect with me, you can also feel my energies in you. Because I'm mirrored in you, you're mirrored in me. That's a holographic concept. Because we exist in the same source, we are mirrored in each other. So that's the process of the morning meditation. So there's only so much I can teach you with words. The rest you have to catch. And if you read the lives of the greatest teachers, you will see they treat the body differently. They don't operate as if though they are the body. And they treat the mind differently. They're not driven by mental constructs or the ego. When you read the works or you see their videos, or you see a different kind of being, and that needs to inspire you to want to become. It's not important to sing my praises. It's more important to become like me. That's what I pray for when you're with me. How can you become more and more like what I am? Not the who, the what. Because the what I am is the what you are. My channel is clear and it's expansive, so it's easy to guide you to yourself. So, those of you who are on the online course, I'm looking forward to the session with you. In the afternoon, I'm going to be with you. I'm taking the session, so it's only me, no breakout rooms. So I'm looking forward to a very vibrant conversation with you, and it's about cleaning the causal body. The causal body remembers everything. It is a store. Karan sharir. Karan means cause, and sharir means the body. So how do you make that body more transparent? How do you get into the patterns that are there that you don't even know? How do you dig into patterns and accelerate your spiritual growth so you don't have to go through many lifetimes dealing with all these infinite patterns that are there? How do you fast track? So that's what I will discuss with you. So go back through what I've given to you, what we have given to you. And Prabhupada's added some extra things for you. She's always trying to give you more, to help you. So I'm looking forward to a vibrant conversation in the afternoon. just you and me. And in August, of course, I told you I'm trying to take a sabbatical, right? I don't want to be at the forefront. So I'm asking some of our facilitators who spend a lot of time with me to go back through all that I have done over the years and show how the teachings have developed. And let us reflect on those and where we have come using those teachings and where we can go using the teachings. So I really want that month to be a reflection on my work. So I want to stay more in the background and have those of you who have been really influenced by my work to be in the foreground. Let's speak about it. Let's be in conversation about it. And let's look at the potential of this work. Because now I am in the stage where I need to slowly hand over to those in the front. I need the front soldiers to take this. And it's a sacred teaching. This is not like you can't transform the masses at this point. But we need just to touch those lives of people who are ready for this teaching. It is a teaching of the Shaktipat Kundalini Mahayoga. Those who are ready for this teaching about the divine energy and the evolutionary energy, they will come to us. That's what I want in the years ahead. How do we create that community of seekers that can really not focus on the ego, but really going beyond the ego and being in selfless service to community by being light workers. That's what I want. I want to gather the light workers together who don't care for name and fame and all that, but who really is concerned about community. Our world is in a bad place, as you know. There's a lot of darkness out there, a lot of ego energy out there. How do we protect ourselves? Environment is the worst it has been, and we have to do something about it. And my eco project our eco project has to grow. So Vrindavan eco project has to happen. I'm very focused on it, and I'm creating community now. So all those of you, as borders open up a little more, want to come and volunteer and help us with this project, I'm looking forward to your participation. Borders are slowly going to open, and we're going to open the ashram as we get the permission to do so, and to everyone. This is for us. This is built by the universe for us. I don't own anything. Blue Star is not about me. It's about the universe. I didn't even get the name of Blue Star from my mind. It was given to me. This Guru Tattva has been given to me for this lifetime. So I'm not doing anything on my own. I'm driven by the force of the universe to do all that I'm doing. So I'm looking for a marvelous month in August. We're going to send out perhaps today, we're going to send you all the information about these little programs that are going to happen before my birthday, and I think there are some going to be after my birthday as well, so it's going to be a marvelous month. I will not be in the healing circles in that month, but healing circles will continue. I want to see how you can take this message forward by staying together, being together, and being masterful, being an example of the teachings that I've brought to you over the years. This body doesn't need to be in the forefront. Let me write. Let me consolidate my work. Let me make it even better for you. Let me train those who can take it into the future. Let me look after the kids, and let me look after the Eco Project. I'm happy. I want to inspire the young ones who are with us. I have not been spending as much time as I could have, but I want to do that more. That's a generation that I want to look after. And the Eco Project, I want to look after it. So that's what my thinking is. I'm sure we'll create much more courses, and we'll have much more of the treasure of the archive available to you, to all of you. So that's what August is going to be. So you've been drawn into this mission with me. You've been drawn into our togetherness. It's not about just your ego, it's that the universe is bringing us together. Let's enjoy this grand play. And notice, when you serve selflessly, the universe has your back. She takes care of you. So have a blissful Sunday, everyone. Always a joy being with you. I look forward to seeing you in the afternoon, those of you who I'll see. And I look forward to all the marvelous days that are going to be in July that I can spend more time with you. But August, you show me what you can do with the power of Guru Tattva. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.